To our Thursday event. Today we're going to be talking about real estate. So I was on the phone, I was saying on the phone earlier with a friend of mine named Jassy, and we were talking about what are the variables of every market, because all these variables are so integrated that if one variable changes, what it does is it creates kind of like a stampede, where all the animals are running and kind of, pardon me?
It's called a ripple effect.
Sure, a ripple effect sounds good to me too. Stampede was a good idea as well, but so it doesn't matter what we call it as long as we realize there's variables. And I want to kind of see, what do you guys think are the variables in the real estate market? And I'm going to wait until we have some answers. What you guys think. There's no right and wrong answer. Location, yes. Banks, yes. Economy, yes. So when you say economy, Mike, can you offshoot that economy and get a few little more detailed about the economy there? Springtime or the season, so season, yes. Price, yes. Yes. Employment for the economy, yes. Anybody else want to add to the economy? Economy is a very important one, actually. So what is the employment like? What is the vacancy rate like? What are the development projects like? What is the city plan like? Interest rates, vacancy, supply and demand, absolutely the saturation point or so on. Yep. Absolutely. Even the price of the dollar, right? Again, that's economy. Anything else? What about the different? I mean, when it comes to variables, other variables are who you're now. Yeah. I'm going to show Renee's presentation here. Just give me a second.
Oh, no, just, no.
That's Justice. I wonder if he's coming on. Justice, are you coming on to the meeting?
Yeah, I need a link. Mine's expired and so is Kaya's.
Nope, it's not expired.
Well, I can't get on.
It's the same password you've used every week.
If you go into the calendar, people.
If you go into the calendar under 4 Elements Marketing, it's all right there.
Okay.
Okay? Or if you get on.
Okay.
Okay. If you get on Skype, I can Skype in a minute.
I can't get on Skype because my headphone and the microphone doesn't work.
I just email you something.
Okay, Odin,
I'm just going to email
how about you talk to him? I'm going to talk to everybody else, please.
Done. I'm off. I'm done. It's fine.
Okay, okay. Then carry on.
Yeah. So some people are having some real issues getting on here.
Okay, that's strange. It could be.
Yeah, I
don't have my PowerPoint. My computer unfortunately died on the weekend, and the PowerPoint was on the computer, and I got it back today, and I thought I would have an hour to get the files from the computer.
Yeah, right.
However, I haven't. So I do not have the PowerPoint for today. So I'm going to have to do it based on something totally different. I am going to do it based on something that we've already created, and I want to show you what a micro development can look like.
So you guys understand the idea of variable while Renee is getting set up? The idea of variables is that it's like the pulse of the market. So did you guys, I'm part of the REAG, monthly REAG group, and every month we go and we visit with Ozzy Jurak. He buys us drinks, and we sit down for a couple of hours and we go through the markets. So did you know there's 98% more listings than there was last month? 98, like, let's say there was 100 listings last month. There's 198 listings this month. Yeah, exactly, Debbie. It's wow. That is, and did you know that prices have dropped by 2% last month over this month? Overall, they're up. Overall, the numbers are up from last year over this year. But if you're looking from last month to this month, you're looking at a 2 to 3% drop in price. So it's really important to know what the variables are in your market. And do you guys know where to go and find out about variables? And then they may drop further in Alberta. Yes, absolutely, a realtor. Well, I'm a part of Aussie Durox Group, and I pay a fee for that, and I just let him do all the work for me. I think it's better than me doing it myself. That's one of those tasks that you can do. But a realtor and CMHC and the real estate board, absolutely 100%. And also knowing where to read the paper and the news. The news has a lot of information. But guys, that's all I'm going to talk about in regards to variable right now. I know Renee has a couple things he wants to talk about. But we also had one question before we started. I want to know how many of you here are actually interested in purchasing properties for yourself, and you already have the money as a down payment, and you are looking at this course as a way to increase your real estate portfolio. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you can learn the no money down deals, but this is only for you and you're not interested in getting investors. And then how many of you are interested in doing the whole idea that we've gone through so far of the idea? We've already asked you to do this, but we're asking for a clarification. So how many people want to learn no money down and be the flipper? So we're asking you, do you want to be an investor, or do you want to be a flipper, or do you want to, and everyone's a bird dog anyway. So what are your interests? And I'd like for you to just write it down on the bottom there so that I can see where you guys are at. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. All right. All right. Okay. Perfect. Great. So this is exactly what I need to know. A majority of the people that we are, I mean, everyone on that is on right now wants to be flippers predominantly. It's not saying we're not going to be investors, because we're all investors at the same time, but we're looking for instance, in regards to Debbie. Debbie, you're short a down payment, so you can take, do you qualify for a mortgage right now, Debbie, out of curiosity? Okay, perfect. You didn't have to tell us the amount, but perfect. Okay, so that is wonderful, Debbie. Now that we know that that's what you want to do, and you just want to have no down payment, you want to have a cash flowing property, we can custom tailor something just for you, because that's what you want. And not only that, is that everybody on the call today realized that Debbie currently qualifies for a mortgage for $380,000. She's looking for a no money down deal in the Calgary, Alberta area, or which area are you interested in, Debbie? Which area are you interested in, Debbie? Let us all know. Is it Calgary, Alberta area? So wherever makes money. All right. So
that's a great attitude, Debbie, because
yeah,
that's one thing that we talk about towards the end of the course, is that you are not tied to your local street. It's great. You should start on your local street. The pastures are not always greener on the other side. However, when you start to get up, when we're talking about economy and everything else, being involved in other markets other than your local area also helps.
Very much so.
So it balances your portfolios, because if one area is down, what's probably happening in another area?
Mm-hmm. It's going up. Now, what I really like what she said there, Renee, is that she was thinking that we should pool our money together and all buy a property. And honestly, Debbie, this is exactly what the idea is for us to pool our resources and to act as an investor